Okay, Mark, let me tell you this, that when you were born, Scorpio was rising. So this combined with your Libran sign gives you a strong and a forceful character, generally knowing your own mind, and you're very emphatic in your ideas and opinions. Now, does that sound like you?
Yes.
Right.
Really, I can't really comment on that. I mean, I'm not sure that I'm not really that forceful, but I'm very particular about what I do and how I do it. And it has to be done the way I want to do it. I don't do it at all.
Well, that's emphatic, isn't it? Yeah. So if you've got an idea, you've got an opinion, it's got to be that way.
It's got to be the way I want to hear it.
Have you ever budged? Do people sometimes?
Yeah. I'm very flexible. But I think the Libran sign, again, is a scale, don't forget.
That's true.
So, I move on the scales. But on general, basic things, I'm pretty hard. But if there are problems concerning other people, which might hurt other people or harm other people, I try and bend a little.
Balance it all out.
You would not to. I don't want to tread on anyone's toes if I can help it.
What about this? The chart shows that you have strong likes and dislikes towards both persons and ideas, and you don't usually change your mind. Maybe there's a little in that refers to the last part. But do you have these very strong or even violent likes and dislikes?
Yeah, I'm very violent anyway.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. I'm very butch. It's very butch sort of person. I throw things at walls, I smash out guitars. I'm very...
What at home?
Spontaneous.
What about at home?
Well, I'm talking about at home.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What I try and do is I try and keep all my things into... I've got a room that I use as a smash-up room, and I just go in there when I'm...
Well, is this the sort of thing to just let yourself go and just get rid of all the
I
hang-ups?
just go down and play my guitar at 200 decibels or something. And, or I'll just smash the guitar or do whatever. I try and get all the aggression out, rather than take it out on a person, if I can.
Which is better? I know, I've heard about people who stand in front of a mirror and just scream. You ever done that?
The room is full of mirrors.
So you do a lot of screaming?
Oh, yeah, no, listen, I mean, the thing is, I never have any pictures of myself on that, ever. Because I find it very boring to look at yourself. But I always like to see myself in the media, which I think is every actor or musician's idea of contentment. To know that you're still going on and it's happening. With the Luxembourg version or whatever, I like to see myself in it.
Of course,
on the radio or when I drive home from a gig, when I listen to Luxembourg, I mean, I love to hear my own record.
That's true. Rather disappointing later. Right now, Mark, let's take maybe one of the Bolan, from the early 70s or the late 60s.
Okay, let's play Get It On, because that's one of my favourites. That was my only gold record in America. I didn't even put 2 singles out yet. But this is my favourite. It's called Get It On.
So Mark, where have you got that gold record? Have you got it right here in London or...?
The gold record itself is in fact in my toilet.
In your toilet?
I mean, no, it's no detriment, but I mean, there's a big hole in the wall. So I put it against the wall.
It's original.
And also, it helps when you're motivating yourself.
Mark, it says that you've got the ability to sway people and audiences in any direction you choose, almost a sort of a magnetic thing. Okay, we know you've done a lot of performing. Are you aware that you've got an ability to sway people?
Yeah, but in the nicest way. I mean, I'm aware that I can make people listen, but that doesn't mean you sway them. I mean, I'm aware that I can draw their attention to something, but again, it doesn't mean that they agree with you.
Are you ever nervous before you go on stage?
Every time.
Are you?
Every time, yes.
Well, the old butterflies and the...
No, I'm more apprehensive of sound. Will my guitar be in tune? Will I sing well? Will my voice hold out? Will I communicate to the audience? A concert is something... I mean, I go to a concert hall, there are 10,000 people there, right? And those 10,000 people are paid to come and see me. But I'm there too, so I'm giving my time to them, and they're giving their time to me. So, in fact, we've got a bond.
Got to be a marriage between performers.
For 2 hours, either way, we're stuck together. So we've got to make it the best it can be.
Can you remember...
I'm trying to give the best I can.
Well, can you remember what was the concert or performance, whatever, that made you the happiest?
I think Wembley, when I did that film Ringo Starr, Born to Boogie. That was great, because it was lovely to do an audience of 20,000 people and be part of the audience, again, being filmed as the audience, and have Ringo filming it as well, and having all the kids watch it and see that there were 3 Beatles in the audience running around. It was gas.
That must have been a film.
Yeah, but it made it more than a concert, and I think the kids understood that.
Well, let's get back to music and take another one of those great Marc Bolan t.rex.
Let's have my first ever hit record, which is a strange record, but I like it very much, and everyone else seems to like it. So it's in the charts for 32 weeks. Good Ride a White Swan.
Mark, there's a strong social side to your nature, according to the chart, and you love things like art, ornaments, beauty, everything like that.
How do you know this?
It's all down there in the chart, because he's an expert who does this. Right, have you got a very social love?
Social. Only last week we were Rod Stewart. I went to 3 parties with Rod Stewart out there. And it's not name dropping, it's just that Rod's, again, one of the few friends I think in my life.
Having 3 nights on the town.
Yeah, and I was there every night. And apart from that, no, I don't socialise at all. I go to the pictures a lot when I can. I dress up. I wear funny hats.
What sort of pictures do you like?
Death Race 2000 is amazing.
You like action stuff, do you?
Yeah, all the President's Men I saw recently. I saw 10 films in 2 days.
Well, what about the other side? It says here about art, ornaments, etc. Do you collect?
Well, I went to the Tate Gallery the other week. The first time in 5 years. That's why I said it's so close.
It is.
I've been there for years.
That's strange that you should be there for the first time in so long.
Right. And yes, I do have some paintings. You know.
By any particular artist?
I have some Dalis and Picasso.
Fantastic. That's one of my dreams, is to own an original of Picasso.
I'll draw you one.
Right. Right after the show.
I met Picasso and he asked me, I did a drawing and he really liked it and he gave me $10 for it. He signed up the $10 bill.
Turning the table.
No, because he said it was cute because it was the way he wanted to draw. And I tried to explain to him that it's the only way I could draw. I draw very basic, and I tried to, said all the periods he'd been through. And he understood, but he still thought mine was great, which is, I really appreciate.
Well, that's a terrific compliment coming from a man like
you. Mine was a doodle, though,
But yeah, exactly. But who cares?
Right, listen, I thought $1 million. I'll probably sell the $10 bill from this.
Marc, the chart shows that you should have learned by now to be really...
To shut up?
No way. But to be really successful, you have to cultivate stability and patience, as well as to control emotions and impulses.
Unreal. Yeah, I do.
You've got to learn a lot about that, too.
I'm so impulsive, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay then, Marc, it's time for another disc. And if I can nominate one, I'd like to take New York City. Right, Marc, you're imaginative, but also highly strung.
Like a harp.
You've got to keep yourself cool down at times, do you?
Yeah. Very much. Nothing
Yes,
is the word. You probably... I get too... I get very overwrought over very silly...
Well, it's a strong personality.
Yeah, silly things, though. I mean, the things that are important, I'm always very cool about.
Basically, you're an independent guy, very active, and you've got a love for change.
It's called paranoia.
Paranoid.
I like to... I'm very media-based. I like to... I watch a lot of old movies, actually. I'm being real Valentino this week. I've read his love story last week. I'm sharing all his old movies. I call it old videos.
A new Valentino movie
Well,
comes along.
No, I'm not remotely interested in that, particularly. Ken Russell didn't cast me in the leading role.
So that's the end of that.
Really, a little underside on Ken's part.
Would you like to do more movie work?
Well, I am doing next year, yeah. Bowie and I are doing a film.
What's it going to be called?
We don't know. We're writing the script at the moment. We've got financing, which helps. But it'll be a science fiction film.
Anything like the Man Who Fell to Earth?
More kind of surrealistic, I think. We're still very debatable. We've gone through about 4 scripts that we've written.
Well, I haven't got into next year, but I can tell you, Marc, that 76 is a good year for you, and you'll see some of the past hopes and wishes that you wanted succeed.
God bless you, man.
But I know one thing that's succeeding very, very well, Marc, is the brand new record.
Well, I love to boot.
Yeah.
It's kind of a version of the old stuff, but it's... we did it in half an hour, really quickly. I wrote it in the studio. And it's the kind of record that I thought would make people smile, which is why I made it.
Well, obviously, a lot of people agree with you because it's there and it's going up fast. Thanks a lot, Marc. All too soon the time is over for the show, but thanks for coming on the show.
Well, thanks for doing my chin. I mean, it's so accurate.
It's our pleasure.
I always want to punch you out, man. It's too, you know more about me than I
I'm going to keep that and follow you as time goes by.
do. Luxembourg gone forever.
You've been listening to the Stars Horoscope Show, brought to you by Valderma. Join us again next Monday at 9 for another Stars Horoscope.
So, thank you indeed to Marc Bolan. What a very nice guy he sounds.